Now that you've seen what Google Calendar looks like, the next thing is going to be using it to effectively set up your meetings and keep on top of your schedule. Keeping track of all of your meetings in one place can really help you to manage your workflow more efficiently. With a few simple clicks, you can open up your calendar and set up meetings with other people. Google Calendar will automatically generate a meet link for you, so that when the time comes, you simply need to open the event and launch your meeting. Let's have a look at how meetings are set up using Google Calendar. There are a few ways you can get started with creating your meetings in Google Calendar. The Create button that appears on the left-hand panel will automatically add your meeting preview at the next available time. Alternatively, you can simply select the specific time you would like the meeting to be created, and the meeting preview window will open. You can access a few more options from this view in a few ways. The two little lines in the top left-hand corner will change your calendar view to day view and give you a few more options and details to add. When you select these two little lines again, you will be taken back to your previous view. Let's start at the top. The first thing to do is add in the title of your meeting or event. Below this, you can choose the time that you would like the meeting to be held. When you click in this field, you can change the date of your meeting as well as the start and end time. If this is an all-day event, use the all-day checkbox that has appeared. From the little Samusa drop-down arrow, you can choose whether or not you need this meeting to repeat daily, weekly, monthly, annually, every weekday, or for a custom date range where you have a few more additional options. You can add any guests you would like to attend from here. If their calendar permissions allow, you will get a quick preview of when they are available. Note that this is only possible with calendars within your domain and will not apply to external calendars. Google will help you to find a meeting time by giving you a few suggested times based on all of your combined calendars. These suggested times are times when all the attendees are available. The guest permissions determine what level of access your attendees will get to this event. Here you can decide whether or not you would like them to be able to modify the event, invite others, or see the guest list. Because I have invited guests to join my meeting, a Google Meet link will automatically be generated for me. Here, you can access the Meet details or choose to add a live stream event. This feature is only available to certain G Suite users depending on licensing. If you have any rooms that have been added as resources to the admin console, they will appear here. Here, you can choose to see only available rooms or to include unavailable rooms as well. Simply select the venue you would like to be added and then click back to continue setting up your meeting. Google Maps is directly integrated into Google Calendar as well. Simply type in the location you would like to add. It will appear in the search and select it. This map location will appear in the calendar invitation on your mobile device. When you click on it, Google Maps will automatically be opened and your driving directions will begin. When inviting others to meetings, it's always nice to have a bit of context about what that meeting is about. Use this field to add any details you may want your attendees to be aware of and include any attachments you may need to add. Notice how your calendar name appears here. If you need to change an event to a private event or create this event in another calendar you are managing, you can do this from this window. Simply use the little Samusa drop-down arrow. If you choose another calendar, this invitation will be added in that calendar and not your own. If you would like to color code your meetings, you can change the color of your meeting from here. This will only change the color of your meeting in your calendar or a calendar you are managing. You cannot set the color for the attendees of your meeting. Decide whether or not you would like the meeting to show if you are free or busy. The little lock icon will determine how others in your domain see your events. Default will set it to what you have chosen in your settings, which we will go into more detail about in the video Settings in Google Calendar. Alternatively, you can choose that this will be a public or private event. If you select private, no one will be able to see the details of your meeting. All they will see on their side is that you are busy, but not what you are busy with. You can add notifications to your calendar events. These notifications are only for you and not for the attendees on your invite. Here you can decide if you would like to be reminded minutes, hours, or days beforehand, or alternatively, add in a custom notification. From this field, you can change whether or not you would like to receive a notification or email about this meeting. Before you click Save, notice the button to access more options. This will open an expanded view of the window we have just seen. Here you have the same options to set a time and date, location, calendars, details of your meeting, guests and guest permissions, as well as any rooms. When you are all set, click on the Save button. If you choose to send, all attendees will be notified via email about the event. Do Not Send will simply add the event to their calendar and they will not be notified via email. Dismiss will allow you to continue editing. Because I have added an attachment from Drive to my meeting, I am being prompted as to what access I would like the attendees to have on the document. Here, you can choose to give them viewing, commenting, or editing rights, or alternatively, to turn on link sharing. If you do not want them to get access to the attachment, simply select the Don't Give Access checkbox that appears in the lower left-hand corner. When you are ready, choose to invite. Creating a meeting is as easy as that. Simply add all the details that you need, invite the people you would like to attend, and send off the invitation. There is a handy little feature in Google Calendar that lets you subscribe to other calendars. By subscribing to these calendars, a tick box will be available where you can quickly pull up their calendar. Be sure to check out our video on that.